If your team is overloaded, constantly reprioritizing, and delivering things that isn't giving much value, well, there might not be a problem with delivery. It could be upstream. What I mean by that? Most of the time, when we think about Kanban, we think that it starts when the work is ready for development and we start visualizing the work in delivery that's to do, doing, and done. But when I talk about upstream, it is before the work is ready for development. Whenever we get a request from our customer or a stakeholder comes up with a brilliant idea, of delivering something or creating a product or a service, we might have a lot of that, more than we could think. And then that goes through a funnel. That's where the upstream starts. And the upstream should be doing three things correctly. The first one is discovery and option shaping. The second one is filtering and validating demand. And the third one, avoiding waste by not starting on working on everything. Why? Right? It might be coming to your mind. Why is that? Well, like any organization or any team, the capacity is limited. So the upstream makes sure that we triage through the options and only choose or prioritize the thing that is giving us the maximum value. So when we have those options selected and it goes through the process, the triage process in the upstream, then they can move into a bucket from where the delivery team can pull in work based on their capacity. What's happening if we do the upstream in the right way? Now let's go back and think about it, okay? So just imagine we have a bucket where we there are always work ready for us, and those work are always of the maximum value. So that always helps to shape the demand in a way that we are not starting on working on something which is not going to give us some value. When I say that, I do have an example for you. So this goes back to one of the organization I was coaching. And in most of their quarterly planning, the teams would complain that the initiative that comes through, they don't have all the required information for them to start working on them. So, what that means is that, of course, the upstream in that organization wasn't an optimized one. And they would just push through not ready work. Unready, is that a word? Anyway, non ready work into the downstream. And then the downstream will start working on something they don't even know if that is going to deliver much value. So, and like sometimes work would take more than a year because they are still refining, they are still gathering information about it, and they are wasting a lot of time. And that is what I mean when I talk about upstream. So upstream is about visualizing work before the commitment. It's about making everything, every requirement visible for the delivery team to pick up that work. And whenever things will be properly triaged through upstream, that also means that everyone in the upstream team has actually put in the effort and the energy to filter through all the options and only chosen things which are really, really going to be very important and valuable for our customers and the business. So that gives a lot of confidence to the downstream team. So it is not only about optimizing delivery, we should be also focusing how our upstream is shaping in any organization to deliver maximum value for our customer. So that is something about Kanban for you. Thank you for watching.